Welcome back. As you can see, I'm still mucking around with wood in the garage. We go out to see the Mustang in the storage unit, go pick up some things from that, and I'll let you know where I've been for, the past 3 months. Let's get going. All right, well, the good news is the car is still here. Someone was looking for some of the seat clips that I wound up not using, and if I have them, they're going to be in a box here. Definitely not this box. Let me dig around a little bit and see if those are still here. Oh, this might not be this isn't promising. Maybe in the trunk. Of course it's zip tied, and I don't think I brought anything to open it. I bet you it's in one of these boxes. Let me see what I can do. All right, we are in, I think. Oh, goodness. Ooh, Dynacord. Interior brackets. Well, albeit, this looks like it might be the box. Oh boy. John, you are in luck, my friend. How about that? 1 and 2. Beautiful. I don't think I ever showed this. This is a nice little message from the guy who helped me park this. Thanks, Pat. All right. See you again soon. Okay, I guess everything's back where I left it. Welcome back, everyone. I don't know how long it's been since I've been away from the garage and the last time I've been in here, but everything's right where I left it. Problem is, I don't remember what the heck I was doing. Well, let me figure out where I'm at and go from there. Okay, I think I'm figuring out what the heck I was doing last year when I really got into this. Anyway, so if you recall, I had all of the big pieces cut, and I had cut 5 shelves to put in there, put in this corner closet cabinet type thing. And here are my measurements that I kind of figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a little taller space at the bottom, looks like a little over 2 feet, and then space 12 inches apart. I kind of came up with that. It's a nice round number, first off. Second off, we have a bunch of these bankers boxes where, stand by, the idea was to make the shelves deep enough for these bankers boxes, which they definitely are, so that should work well, and then tall enough. So they're about 10.5 tall. So that'll give me plenty of room. You can, pick them up, slide them in and out. That should work well. Unfortunately, the width of the shelves is defined by the closet, the corner cabinet width, which is defined by the room, right? I can't build this any bigger. So unfortunately, we're only gonna get 2 per shelf. Not a big deal. It'd be nice to squeeze a 3rd one in there, but that's okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, this is one of the sides. I need to cut just a channel for each of these shelves to slide in and get glued into. And I need to make that cut on one of the sides, which is this piece right here, one of the long backs all the way, and then part way through the other back. So I'm probably just going to maybe even set up a little jig or something. That might make things a little quicker because I have to do this 15 times essentially, 5 shelves on 3 different sides. Yeah, I'll probably I could do this with a router. That's gonna hog out a lot of material. It might be faster just to set it up with the circular saw and cut the channel and then clean out any remaining material. We'll see. We'll see what I choose. Okay, what I've done is I've just lined up a tape measure and marked off where I'm going to be cutting out, and then I'll do the same on the other side. It does occur to me that I was putting a lot of trust in the squareness of this board. I went and measured corner to corner, and it is dead on square. So at least for that, I'm pretty happy. Won't have a nice canted closet. So I measured things out as precisely as I could on all three of the boards that I was cutting the channels into. And I did my first channel with a table saw and just using a straight edge, and it worked, but it did not, it was not tight enough of a tolerance. I was not very happy with it. So I quickly switched over. I dug through, I found a 3/4 router bit and just used my router, and that worked very well. The shelves fit in snugly. I'm very happy with that. Hopefully it's not too tight of a tolerance, because if I'm misaligned from one board to the next, things are going to get interesting. And you can see just how dusty it's getting using the router on this MDF. It's creating just saw powder that's everywhere. My cars are absolutely covered right now. But I'm going to go ahead and let the dust settle, wrap for the day, and I'll come back out after the dust settles. Okay, now that the dust has settled a bit, we can kind of see what I've done here. I've created just a channel 1/4 inch deep and 3/4 wide for the shelves on 3 of the sides. So they're going to be kind of tucked into one corner. The corner of the room, these two are going to form the corner that goes into the corner of the room. And then these 2 little wings here and here are going to be diagonal out into the room, I guess, if you will. But yeah, up against a wall, and then coming out into the room. So it's going to be one side and then one side over there. My shelves over here should fit into those 5 channels, and if I lined everything up properly and did my measurements correctly, it should work nicely and wrap right around. So the next thing on the agenda is to take my router. I actually got a 3/8 bit, so I can do this without having to do multiple passes or mess around with the old circular saw there. But just kind of cutting the channel on the ends so that they can butt together. I think it's a rabbet joint, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a woodworker, obviously. Once I get that done, and you can't really see it, but I've got the base and top back behind there, then everything will be basically roughed in. At some point, I got to move this show inside the house into the office because once I start assembling this, it's going to be too big and heavy to actually move through the doorways and everything. So yeah, hopefully that'll be this weekend or next. So for everyone wondering where the heck I've been for the last several months, I looked, it's been about 3 months since I posted a video. I have a immediate family member who had some really rough medical news, and I've been taking care of them. They've had appointments and surgeries and everything, so won't go into details, but it's been a lot of support for them. Definitely a higher priority than mucking around in my garage. So, and on top of that, my dog has injured her leg and required her own knee surgery. So it's been a busy few months, but I appreciate you sticking with me. I appreciate you still following the channel. Hopefully I can start cranking out in the garage a little bit more frequently and start posting more videos.